Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Bendro. How are you doing today? Today I wanted to cover one topic of importance, the question that everybody has been asking me, am I still using my Razer Onza controller? So that is what I will be covering. The answer to that question right up front is no, I am not. And I'm going to give my reasoning behind it and kind of give you guys my recommendation, what I think about it, what I think can be improved on it, and so forth. The game you are watching, I do believe I go Costco ham. We're playing a little TDM in this particular game, and if I remember correctly, I think this is a fairly beast game. So let's get right into it. The Razer Onza came out, I don't even know how long ago it came out, but it took me 2 months after its initial release to actually physically get the controller. I guess it's because there were so many pre-orders. But I played with it for quite a while. I probably played with it for like 2 months. And after those 2 months, I actually stopped playing Call of Duty for... Well, I used to play it almost every day. And then since I got this new job and I moved, I haven't been playing it that much. So then I was not using the Razer Onza controller at all. And just recently I started to get back into gaming a little bit. I've been playing a little bit more. And trying to go back to this controller, it was so hard. I ended up just giving it up altogether. I'm actually letting a buddy of mine use it right now, and he's been playing with it, and he likes it a lot. Now, let me talk a little bit about why I like this controller, why I didn't like this controller. Now, originally, I bought the controller because there are 2 extra buttons up top. Maybe I'll put a picture up right here. But there are 2 extra buttons up top. You can remap to be whatever custom button you want it to be. So if you want it to be knife, if you want it to be duck, you could do that. Now that's the original reason why I bought that, because I hated getting panic knifed and I play on tactical. So I thought that would be a good way for me to to kind of panic knife, I guess you could call it, without using the default layout. Now, the way the buttons are situated, it's really hard. It was hard for me. Some other people might have gotten used to it, but it was hard for me to get used to hitting that button, and I ended up not even using it. Now, the other problems with the controller is that, or I guess it's not really problems, but there are places that they can improve on, is that the 2 joysticks, they have tension attached to it, so you can increase or decrease the tension. Now, I thought this was a great idea because one of the problems I run into with my controllers is that they get too loose. And what I mean by that is that if you play so long on it, the joysticks, they kind of lose their feel. And it ends up that you have to turn down your sensitivity because the joysticks are moving so freely. So I thought this would be a good way for me to kind of use the controller longer, and the longevity of the controller would be better. But it seemed that when you turn up the tension too high, you actually lost mobility in the joysticks because you couldn't move them all the way to the sides. And another problem with increasing the tension is that you could not press down on the controller. So if you wanted to sprint, it would be extremely hard, and sometimes it wouldn't sprint. Now, to fix this for me, all I had to do was turn the tension all the way down, and then I would have no problem sprinting. But for those of you that watch my Road to Commander series, you know that when I sprint, it made an extremely loud clicking noise. So that kind of sucks. So that's another reason why I couldn't do live commentaries, because all you would hear is this clicking, clicking, clicking. Because I'm one of those guys that I click continuously when I sprint continuously. I keep on pressing a lot. I don't know why. It's just a habit of mine. And then the final problem I had with it, or ways they could improve, is the actual trigger. The triggers on the side, I don't know if it's because I was so used to the original Xbox controller, but it just didn't feel good in my hands, and it took a lot of getting used to. Now, I don't know if they're planning on coming out with like a 2.0 version of the Onza, but I hope they do. I mean, it's a great controller. I played really well with it when I was used to it, but after taking a break, I just couldn't go back to it. So I'm hoping they come out with a second version, though, because like I said, I enjoyed the controller. It was a well-made controller. It just had a lot of kind of small flaws with it that I think they can improve on. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe they have listened to all the criticism on the controller. Maybe they can fix that for a future version. But in the end, I am not using the Onza anymore, and I am using just one control freak on my right joystick, my right thumbstick. So yeah. Overall, if I were you guys, I would wait to see if there's a 2.0 coming out, and I would wait for that. But other than that, that is my opinions on the controller. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.